Sorry. I had a little bit of eggshell on my teeth. Welcome to the first episode of BlairBytes. This is not just any vlog. This is my P vlog, my personal vlog, where I'll be sharing raw, unfiltered moments. Whether I want to post them or not is a different story. I try not to share some of the most vulnerable moments. If you know, you know. Your real journal moments. It's hard to watch that. It's hard to even go back and read those pages of your journal, let alone saying them and putting them online. Today, I'm here to talk to you about madness, vulnerability, and why you should follow BlairBytes. This is going to be the most professional feeling episode of BlairBytes introduction. I just want to put that out there for my peoples because I keep rewatching all of the vlogs that I've done back and I hate them, and this is really actually for me when I watch it back. Blair, future Blair, please don't delete this fucking vlog. Please don't delete it, because you're gonna have to do this again and you're not gonna don't do it. It's fine. The cringe is fine. Just relax. Okay, guys. Anyways, this is going to be the most professional sounding intro that you're ever going to have. So here we go. Why should you follow BlairBytes? Future Blair, please don't delete this. I already feel like in real life I want to delete this out of here. Please don't delete it, future Blair, please. Current Blair, you need to get a grip. Get a grip. Why BlairBytes? Why should you follow me on? Oh my god, I hate this. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this. So why BlairBytes? Why should you follow BlairBytes? BlairBytes is a space where I shed light on real and often hidden struggles that many people face. While people may appear normal on the outside, they're often met with real breakdowns and moments of intense vulnerability. Through BlairBytes, I aim to show the reality behind the facade and provide a sense of community and support, really, for those who feel the same. BlairBytes is going to document my ongoing journey, highlighting the ups and the downs and moments of embarrassment and vulnerability, and quite literally everything in between. I'm growing. I feel like a little kid all over again, but I'm choosing to look at it in a positive light because I know so many people actually starting over again at 30. I remember being 21 and working with people that were 30, and they said sometimes you'll just have to start over at 30. Here we are. It's not about views. It's not about, oh, poor me, victim mindset. It's about these actual vulnerabilities and how to pick yourself up and to continue, because it is difficult. When people say that it's difficult, they don't emphasize how difficult it is. So really what's been going on is I've been struggling these last 2 weeks. Honestly, the last few months since Thanksgiving. And if you know me, you know that Thanksgiving is my least favorite holiday that exists. I loathe Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for my peoples. I don't like the idea of Thanksgiving. It just set me off. Obviously, I've not been having a great few months. This winter arc bullshit, too, that starts around that time. I got beef with winter. I'm not a winter girly. I don't even go outside, and I still don't like winter. I'm trying to go outside more and not blame winter. It sounded like I said winter there, but I have a lisp. Everyone says to me, oh, it's not that noticeable. I'm watching this shit back. Man, that lisp has always been there. That's why I felt embarrassed to do I had an elementary school was like a 5th grade project that I had to do when I was a reporter, and it was really embarrassing. I hated it. When I watch this back, I see why. I see why. I'm stimming. I don't know what stimming means because people. What's crazy is that people have said, "Do you have autism?" I said, "You know what?" I've been tested. I have anxiety and ADHD and ADD. It's really bad. We'll go through a breakdown of all my diagnoses, by the way. I'm not ashamed of them. I need people to know because once you can understand that I take no medicine and I don't get enough nutrients, I'm working on that, guys. You'll see. You'll see. You'll understand where I come from. And I am one sad anxiety. The anxiety is crazy. It's the anxiety. It makes me skip words. My brain thinks so fast, my mouth can't keep up. I don't know if that's obvious. It should be. Okay, so let's just kind of dive into this episode. I'm not going to make it the Born into Sadness episode because I'm not doing sad today. I've been so mad the last 2 weeks, and losing that footage when it was ready to go 2 weeks ago about my sadness, that's exhausting. Truly reliving, rehashing that moment for you guys and how my life really began, because I do believe I need to talk about how I was brought into this world. My therapist calls it birth trauma, and I really want to dive into that with you all. I think you would be interested to learn about it, or to, at least see how crazy I really am. No, how deep I'm willing to go to figure out why am I so vulnerable? Why am I so sensitive? And I know why, and I would like to share it with you all because, just understanding is the first step, and I'm on step 2. Action. Figure it out, let's go. And it's very hard for me to instill routine into my daily life, but I'm trying. I need to try harder. Anyway, so let's dive into this episode. The last 2 weeks of my life have been really, really, really hectic, and I'm in the middle of it until I get over this hump with the situation, which hopefully comes to a head by next Friday. Just the fact that I'm living in anxiety, I'm trying to let it go. You can see that I'm stressed a little bit. I do want to share that with you guys. This is a real thing. I'm stressed, and I don't care if I cry on the internet. I don't care. You should cry on the internet. You should do it. Especially if you feel alone, just do that. I'm actually serious, because people reach out to you and you feel better. I love my people. Sometimes that's my SOS. That's my Batman. That's my Batgirl signal. Crying on the internet. Oh. Like I was saying, gosh, this ADHD is insane, and ADD. Like I was saying, the last 2 weeks have been really hectic for me, and then on top of that, the last 2 months of recovering from the surgery that I had, and being there for a person that I love, a friend that I love. That's all been in the last 2 to 3 months, and it's been a lot for me. The recovery process, he said, was going to be 8 weeks. Why my brain didn't register that, why it thought 6 weeks, and, I would be fine by the 3rd week, why I thought that. And honestly, I was fine by the 3rd week, but I couldn't drive fine. And I'm a gig worker, so I'm driving everywhere. It's hard when you're down like that. Plane. That was truly like dug in a squirrel. I literally, you see what I deal with? Do you see? You guys can leave this video. I live with this. I did not take my meds today. Yesterday they did work, but my body hates the meth. You would think that you would love the meth, that you'd love the crack. There's so many people that are crack addicts out there. They look like they're having a great time. Me, I'll have a handful of pills. I'm not even exaggerating, like 13 pills. I'm ready to swallow all of them because that's what I do. I'm a savage. I'll show you guys. I also gag, so whatever. Don't be weird. I throw them back, and out of all of the pills, the meth is the one that always falls out. And I mean, it's happened more than 7 times, so it's not a coincidence. My body is saying, hey, fuck that shit. But it works. It also helps with your anxiety. If you truly have ADHD or ADD, Vyvanse helps with your anxiety. That's the number one for me. I don't know if it really helps me focus. I do focus, but not enough. I need more. I'm on a low dosage, and I don't want to up the dose. Like I said, my body hates the meth. Let's get back to the story. So my health issues really began in 2011. My anxiety eventually led to a chronic illness. During college, I found myself in a toxic environment where I was just kind of juggling full-time employment with 18 credit hours each semester for, all 5 years that I went to school. Hence why I went to school 5 years. That shit was hard, man. I don't learn like that. I can't go to work and learn because then I'm also learning at work. I needed to just school and I couldn't. I just didn't choose the right college, and even if I did, no, I wouldn't have, because I wanted to go into a program where you really have to study all the time. It's in the past, Blair. Let it go. Don't be upset. I'm like low-key getting in my feels about that, but it is what it is. I graduated. I have a college degree. And guess what? I didn't even motherfucking study, bitch. How about that? And I don't care if my GPA is bad. I barely slipped through that. But I graduated. I just went along with unhealthy behaviors, just, I guess, to really fit in, when I should have just stayed my ass at home. Should have stayed my ass at home. I would have been fine if I stayed at home. It's fine. I'm not going to break down about that. So that stress eventually took a toll on my body, and it manifested into a physical issue. Let's just say that, okay? So after I graduated, I took a year off, and I drank with fun friends. I had a great time, and I worked. And I was doing well, obviously, could pay my bills, was having a great time. However, my mental health started to decline, and by the end of 2019, I had so many ingrown hairs, it signaled something to me. I mean, y'all, I still have one I get right here. For real, it comes back. I have ingrown hairs on my leg. There'll be an actual, like a thigh or a calf. You can pop up a blackhead or something, or like a hair follicle, and it comes out as like some of those little beads. I'll probably show you guys that. I know that's TMI, but I don't care. I'll show you guys at some point. It's crazy. I get them around my boobs too. It'd be freaky. I just have big pores. I got one on my forehead right here. You can actually see it. And all over my nose. Whatever. So that started happening just a little bit too much for me. And I had coarse hair. I mean, it wasn't soft growing in black. It was coarse black hair growing in. And so I went to my doctor's, and she diagnosed, or I went to actually a dermatologist. Love this dermatologist in Savannah, Georgia. And she actually diagnosed me, or thought that I would have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. And that really means that you have cysts on your ovaries, and you have 2 of them. So I obviously went to the gynecologist. I was living in Hilton Head at the time. Went to the gynecologist, and she did an ultrasound and confirmed that I had like the string of pearls or something like that, the death of pearls, something like that. That's what she called it. 8 cysts on each ovary. Let me tell you, buddy. The hormones run wild. They still run a little bit wild, but I'm not mean. I can be mean. I'll be apologizing to you as I'm yelling at you kind of mean. You don't get that kind of wrath from some of these other girls. I'm just a sad girl. and that's what it's done to me, but it's taken a toll on my brain. Not just my brain, my entire body. I mean, my joints hurt. That's crazy. I gained weight. I gained 50 pounds. Obviously, I'm thinking this is all from PCOS because this is where I was struggling. After I went with this doctor, I thought I would get better. I changed my diet completely. I started reading Fiber Fueled by Dr. Will Bulsevich from, I said North Carolina, which is the better Carolina, by the way. But he's actually from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. And he's a big gastro doctor and a clinical researcher. That's a big deal. And an author. I mean, it's a big deal, guys, to have doctors that really care like that. So I started reading his book, and I invested all of my money into organic food. And I just got, I got better, but worse. And then it got worse because I ran out of money to buy just organic food. And I couldn't stop it. And I tried to go to so many different providers before I came off of my parents' insurance at 26. This is like what, 2021, right before my birthday in November. I had been going from 2020, actually from the end of 2019 to 2021. I went to 5 different providers. Just, they told me to change your diet, fix everything, or like let your body detox. Your microbiome will reset in 6 weeks. It didn't. It didn't do that. And I had cut out alcohol from the beginning of the pandemic. What was going on? You know what I mean? I was freaking out. It turns out at the end of 2021, I'm sick. I'm trying to find help. No one was helping me. They kept telling me that it was my thyroid, even though my blood test did not say thyroid. They said, well, maybe. They said, oh, well, maybe you take a lot of Advil or something. No? What is that? Why are you saying that? As someone who wanted to be in the medical field, first and foremost, this is really frustrating. I would never want to be a nurse that works for a stupid fucking doctor. I was working during the sickest that I had ever been at... Where was I at, man? I was at... We won't tell you the company. But I was working in a chance encounter with a couple, a counselor and an internal medicine doctor, at my job. Changed my life. They helped me get the necessary test, and truly that led up to the surgery that I am recovering from right now. I call it my butt surgery. It's my Pilonidal Cyst removal at the end of my coccyx. And your coccyx, for non-medical people, is the end of your tailbone. So it's your spine, but it's your tailbone. It's the last bone. There's a cyst in between the skin and the tailbone. Probably this freaking big that they had to remove. Because it started hurting. And it also led to my appendix removed. They helped me. These tests also led me to have my appendix removed last year around this time. Quite literally a year ago. Wow. I'm still sick, but not as sick. And I've lost a lot of weight. That's crazy. But it turns out I have been living in sepsis for 3 years since I came off my parents' insurance at 26. Y'all know what sepsis is? It's when your own blood cells, I believe, maybe I should look this up. I think it's when your own blood cells start fighting against your healthy blood cells, and then they start attacking your organs, and then it leads to organ failure, and then you die. I was living with that for a year or 3 years. Oh my, It's crazy to say out loud. It hurt. It was bad. I did not have a good time. I can't look up sepsis because... Wait, can I connect to my beeper right now? Let's see. Let me just look it up for you. Let's just look up the real definition. Okay. Sepsis is a life-threatening medical emergency that occurs when the body's response to an infection becomes uncontrolled. That would have been my appendix. 0.5 millimeter. I wish I could pull up. 0.5 millimeter was infected on my appendix. The fuck? Why couldn't it have just exploded? Like, God knows I really would not have gone to the ER. I would have just died. That was God, because that was not me, and that was not the doctors. I would have let myself die there on the floor. Medical care is so expensive for it to be that important. So yeah, everything is expensive here in the United States of America, especially the health, and I don't like that. I have not been having a good time. It has not been a good time. I wouldn't say that I wasn't responsible when it came to my health. Yeah, I had a good time in 2019, 2018. I was drinking a little bit. I was having a great time. I was a kid. There's no sense for this. Why did I get so sick? Why did I go ask for help and not receive the help that I needed? That's an issue here. I won't deep dive into my diagnosis on this video. I think I'm going to save it for the next episode. I was going to do it on the first episode, but y'all, I'm angry right now. If you saw my Instagram, you know that I hate every single video that I have done and tried to edit, and I'm just trying to get through this first one because it's professional, and I never want to be this professional again. But I really want you guys to understand what you're going to be getting when you follow BlairBytes. And that being said, BlairBytes is going to be documenting my ongoing journey. I am highlighting ups and downs, moments of embarrassment, vulnerability, and every and anything in between. Oh, I know you guys are also wondering about why my intro is so freaky and weird, and that's because that's what my PTSD and PCOS and anxiety and ADHD and ADD and GAD and chronic anxiety, did I say panic attack disorder? That one, I think I said chronic anxiety twice, whatever. That's what everything feels like. And I like to create. Who would have known that I wanted to create? But I do, through videography. That's why it's killing me to go back and try to edit this vlog, because I don't know how to work certain effects. I don't know how to bleep out words. I don't know how to voice tone. I don't know how to like add effects onto the video, and it's driving me bonkers. That's why I've done this so many times. By sharing my story, I hope to inspire others to embrace the madness and find the strength, baby, in your vulnerability. It ain't easy. And I'm about to show you mine. It is very hard. That's why you have to find a community. That's why I would like to create a community, because I know there are people out there that are looking for a community like us. Looking for people like me to be goofy, not take life so seriously, not to be grammar police. I get it. I don't use the right grammar. I don't use the right words. I don't pronounce things the way you want me to pronounce them. Okay, you can say it nicely, and I will try the next time. That's more than most people can say. Most people don't even fucking try. So yeah. I would love for you guys to follow me, tune in, tell me if you like the video, tell me what you want to hear more of. I am just going to take you guys on like a little weekly tour with me, because for someone who doesn't have a big girl job, I'm bebopping out here. And welcome to my butt vlog, which is what I'm calling it. Say hi. Okay guys, it's happening. They gave me a shot and it hurt like a bitch. And Cherry keeps telling me to calm down, but I can't. And these in my arms make me very violent. But it's okay. It's gonna happen. I'm probably gonna have a drainage in my butt. We'll talk more about that later.
Guys, I did it. I have a little bit of a drainage bag, but I did it. The nurse afterwards had such good energy. I am calm. So, and thank you, Cherry. My stepmom is recording me. She's the best. And I feel comfortable. And I'm excited to heal. Because this year I'm changing my life.
Let's get a physical boy, and if you want to, 'cause somewhere no one can find us, we can get out of here.
Pretty much what I've been like all day. I was tired at first, but then I wasn't, because I started an argument online with this news outlet, and they quite literally were abusing me online, so I kept calling them out for the abuse, because I live in psychological abuse, so I've also paid for classes on psychological abuse because people have done that to me my entire life, because I'm a really good person and I don't bark down people's throat. I just take the shit, which you should never do. Never. Always stand up for yourself. You'll end up in positions like me where people are like, oh my god, she's gonna kill herself. Please. Like, please. I would have already done that by now, dumbass. But yeah, so like it kept me awake. They gave me oxys and an antibiotic, and I have to empty this. It's like in me, which is really creepy, tomorrow. Like, that thing was in there for real. It was causing pain, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like tomorrow. This is day 2. It's weird, you can't see my butt crack though, so it's fine. I don't like it. I don't want that. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not a fan. Not a fan. This thing? No. Like, no. This is almost my worst nightmare. It's not a catheter, but it's not a catheter at this point. This fucking drainage thing is fucking weird, bro. I have to have my pants down sometimes. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't really like this. It's hurting. I don't know what it looks like back there. But like, I can't get up. And like, I'm scared. And I gotta take my pills. It makes me nauseous. But I found nausea medicine. I don't know how else to wear this, bro. Like, it hurts. Nauseous, dude. I'm so nauseous. Just looking at that. Dude, this shit is crazy. I can't do it. I can't do it. When it drains, I get like cold. I don't think I squeezed that tight enough, to be honest. Like, it's draining slow. I have to. Just gonna maybe squirt a little bit. Oh, okay. You have to do this, and then you have to measure it. And this thingamabob. One momento. Oh God. Oh my God. Lord Jesus. Be with me, please. Don't throw up, Blair. Don't throw up. It's fine. It's just Hawaiian punch. You have to close this back up so I could drain. You do that by squeezing it like such. And then stuffing this right back in there, and it drains. Oh, that's kind of a lot. We're at 20 cc's today. above 20. We're about, I'd say we're about 23 cc's. I'll write that down. Okay, that's it for tonight. Are we done? Only 15 more days of this. I just drained this and look at this. It's just sucking all out that I left in there. I can't. Okay, guys, today is the day that I'm supposed to wash my wound. Ooh, it's so creepy. It's just creepy knowing that is inside me. I don't know what else to do about it, but it's creepy. I want to really take a shower. I'm really fucking scared, but it needs to be done. I'm trying not to like sweat, so I like have this. I slept naked last night because I'm just scared when I have on pants. It tightens, it doesn't let the blood flow from my ass into the bulb thing. So yeah, I don't know, guys. It's I don't like this. I'm ready for it to be taken out. They said most likely will be taken out January 30th. How the fuck are they gonna take that out? I am low-key freaking out. How are they gonna take it out? Don't panic, Blair. Don't panic. I also had a stress stroke. So my panic attacks mimic strokes. Probably could actually become a stroke. My whole fucking brain went numb and everything. Y'all, so I've been stressing. I gotta get to a different environment, really, like where people like me. Got medicine. First time I've left the house. Nico picked me up. Bye, Nico. Day 2, 48 hours. It's like freaking 62 hours after my surgery. 48 hours. Excuse me. It's like 56 hours after my surgery. And to get on bed, I like I hold my butt cheeks together because I'm scared. I'm scared. And then I just slowly have to decide if I'm gonna lay on my left, which I want to lay on my left, but I have really bad nerves on my left. So I have to lay on my right, but then it's uncomfortable and I can't sleep at night, so then I roll on my left. I'm just a girl with a drain in her butt cheek. I haven't got Botox in a long time. I need to do that. I don't like seeing them gums. I sat down to go use the bathroom and I felt the stitches kind of pull on my left butt cheek. And guys, I've been nauseous. Like, oh, I can't do this. I'm panicking. I took my panic attack medicine, but I'm so nauseous. I'm scared. It looks fine back there. I'm just freaking out. Second time showering. The cut looks really good right there, by the way. Strapped up, bitch. I get hot like a million times. I was just commenting on Bethany Frankel's video. I just talking to people about this concealer. And this lady said, what is your concealer color? I want to send you some. That was so nice of her. I'm feeling really down. Guys, there's nothing weirder. Oh my god. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just had to jump out of bed because there's like excruciating pain. I don't like this. It's like my response to pain, by the way, guys. I know it's weird. I can't becoming more clear though. Oh my gosh, yes. Now I gotta measure. What's today, the 24th? Yeah. Oh. Stay right there, bitch. Put that in there. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. You're a good baby. Sir, you just don't even know me. And here you are. The last of it's coming. They only took out the top half. Have to be quiet. You need to eat. Why don't you like the turkey? You only want tuna? Do not tell my mother you're inside. She literally told me not to 5 minutes ago. Now it's the last time I have to come here. Yeah. Bye, bitches. No more. I am free from butt stitches. No more butt cheek stitches. I'm so excited. But I still need 8 weeks before I'm even able to lift. I'm not allowed to lift at all. He goes, you're only 4 weeks out from your surgery. And I said, no, it's been like 2 months. He goes, no, it hasn't. Dude, I haven't been able to do shit. That's insane, dude. Insanity. Woo, doggy. But yay! Do you not have a home, boy? You have no home. You're a stray boy. Poor boy. Lover. Hi. You've only been outside for about an hour. Poor honey. Who takes care of you? Just me? Oh God, your paws are probably dirty. Move it, let me see. Let me see if it's dirty. Move the beans. Oh my God! You shithead! Yeah, when the sky looks like this, I feel eerie. I feel gross. I feel sad. I feel alone. You're always around though. That's the end of my butt cheek tube adventure. I'm still healing. I'm still sore. I have another 2 weeks to the day that I am able to lift, before I'm able to lift heavy. And it looks a lot better. there's no bruising, there's none of that going on. The glue is slowly coming off, but I'm hoping that this solves my back issue, because I mean the whole reason I needed this done is because I was sitting on one butt cheek or the other, and it messed with my back because I usually just sit up straight. And since my tailbone started hurting 3 years ago, I haven't been able to do that, and it's affecting my spine. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.